day that, don't know when you're going to get this one, but today I want to talk about the 3 steps. I am an absolute Nazi when it comes, excuse my language if that's offensive, I don't mean it to be, it's kind of habit to say it that way, but I am like one of those people that I'm really, really strict on how I take my products and how I tell my customers to take the products and that kind of thing, because I really believe there is something to how our products are taken. And I know I preach about it, I talk about it so much, but I just want to also touch you guys with how I feel like the 3 steps should be taken every morning and why. And also I'm going to kind of cover just a little product knowledge about the 3 steps. I know probably everybody watching this knows all about the 3 steps, knows why we take them, what they're for, that kind of thing. But just in case there is maybe somebody that's just a little confused or maybe confused about the different DFTs, that kind of thing, I have my other phone in my hand so I can pull up the actual website, because I actually don't have everything right here and I want to make sure I am absolutely covering, concise with what I'm covering. So, all right, the 3 steps. Okay, so the first part of our 3 steps are our morning capsules. We have men's and women's formula. I am not well-versed on the science between the 2 of them. I know the men's have just a scotch more caffeine, not really enough for me to feel any difference. I've taken the women's, I've taken the men's, I don't feel any different. I still feel good with both of them. And a few plant extracts. If somebody wants to correct me, have at it, because I very well may not be exactly accurate, but there is very little difference between the men's and women's formula. This product is meant to be taken at the bedside. So here's the thing. If your alarm's going off, you're standing up, you're going to use the bathroom, you go to let the dog out, and then you walk to the kitchen to take your capsules, you're missing your magic window. I guarantee you're missing your magic window. When our company says, take these before your feet hit the floor, that's not kind of like a funny tagline. That's like a legit thing. So these need to be sitting on your nightstand. My alarm goes off in the morning. I literally sit up, take my capsules. First thing I do. This is why, as best as I understand it, when you are sleeping, your body's in a fasting state, okay? When you get up and you walk to the bathroom and you let the dog out and then you walk to the kitchen, stuff is starting to change in your gut. Your body is preparing to break its fast. Your metabolism starts to kick in, your stomach acids start to change, and then there's this lining that starts to form in your gut because all of this is happening. These capsules need to be in your gut and open for best absorption before that lining happens, okay? So that's what part of it. That's the first part of it. Second step is our lifestyle mix. Now you'll catch me saying shake for this. It's just what I do. But it is really more than a protein shake. It is literally like a liquid vitamin with protein. But I tell people it is not meant to be breakfast. It can be. There's 15 grams of protein in. For me, it's filling. It's breakfast. It really is. It is not meant to necessarily be that way. It is meant to be the second part to this, which is a liquid vitamin. Okay? So, yes, I know the box says you can mix it with milk. I also know if you do that, you are negatively impacting the absorption. Our product is meant to be taken on an empty stomach. Therefore, when you add a food source to our lifestyle mix, milk, strawberries, spinach, peanut butter, whatever, you are negatively impacting the absorption, thus negatively impacting your results. Now, it's your Thrive experience. If you love the way you feel, you love the way your results, you do you. But I will tell you, the second you start to feel like it's maybe not working anymore, it's because you're DQing up your shake, because you're turning it into breakfast. So please, 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 for everything, if you trust me in anything, do it correctly for best results. And I tell new customers, I'm like, look, do it my way for a while, because I want you to feel what it feels like. Because, I get these customers who are like, oh, I was at Pinterest. And as soon as I hear that, I'm like, oh, sweet. Okay. I get it. On Pinterest, there's so many good shake recipes, and our shakes are so good. Like, they're so good. But do it my way. Do it my way for 30 days. I want you to feel what it's supposed to feel like. That way, if after that, you decide you want to DQ up your shake or turn it into a smoothie or do whatever you want cutesy to it, and you're not getting the same results, you know why. That's all. You know why. So, just with water. 20 minutes later. 20 minutes. Not an hour. Not make breakfast for the kids, pack your husband's lunch, go get a shower, put your makeup on, drink it on your way to work. No. 20 minutes later. Here's why. This and this are two parts to the same product. Okay? This needs to get into your gut before that lining happens and open. This needs to be dumped on top of this before these start to head through your digestive tract for best results and best absorption. Okay? I'm not saying I'm perfect at it every day, but I know when I feel that afternoon slump, I know why. I'm like, well, I was a little late on my shake this morning, or, oh, well, I haven't been drinking enough water today, or, oh, well, I know what I did wrong. Try it if you're not doing it this way, I promise you, try it my way for 10 days. You will be shocked at the difference in your Thrive experience between taking it in correctly and taking it correctly. Now, if you're still hungry after you drink this with water, have breakfast. Make another one. Make a smoothie then. But the first one needs to mix with these correctly in your gut without a food source for best absorption and best results. Okay, so those are our first two steps. Now, our lifestyle mix comes in many flavors. Okay, we've got vanilla, we've got strawberry, we've got candy cane, we've got apple pie. We also have salted caramel, chocolate, and fudge brownie, all of which I'm sold out of because people are just buying them like crazy in trial packs. So I don't have any here to show you. But we have a ton of different flavors that are all so good. So good. Okay? So, that's step 2. Now, step 3 is the DFT. There's really not any exact Jen's way of doing it. Just slap it on whenever. I tend to put mine on after my morning shower. I like the tack. Now we have many different DFTs, and that's what I want to kind of explain to you guys here. The difference between the DFTs, just so you guys know. So we have, I'm trying to see what all I have here. I know I'm super sold out of so many. Okay. All right. So our premium 2.0 DFT, okay? That is I think that's our starter DFT, okay? DFT stands for Derma Fusion Technology. Technically, if you call it a sticker, technically, if you call it a patch, they don't like that, okay? Derma Fusion Technology. And I'm guilty of it too, to be honest. I'm not perfect at this. Hold on. Excuse me. Okay. That is our starter. I start everybody out on that. Everybody. And I'm not saying my way is better than someone else that doesn't start people out on that. That's just what I do. Because capsules, shake, and regular DFT, the small square, will give people energy, sleep support, mood support, gut support, joint support, better hair, skin, nails, all the things, okay? I always start people out there. And I tell them that. I'm like, look, this is what I start people out on. If you want more of something, we can always upgrade you next month. But that's where I start everybody. So the different colors are the regular, the green, the chick, the purple, the IM. Okay? They're just different colors. Just so you know. From there, we have our plus line DFTs. Okay? We have them. Now let me make sure I get them all here. Because I have some of them here. I have our Duo Burn. This is your exogenous ketones. If you hear the ketone company talk about exogenous ketones, it's beta hydroxybutyrate salts are in here, goes into your skin, tricks your body into thermogenesis, tricks your body into burning its fat stores for energy instead of what's in its stomach, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Lots of people love this DFT. I tell people, because some people will come to me and say, okay, I want to lose weight, okay? Let's start you out on the regular DFT. If you want more, because the regular 3 steps with the regular DFT will cause you to lose weight, okay? If you want more, we can upgrade you. But then there's 2, in my opinion, we have 2 weight loss specific DFTs. One is the Ultra, which is 82% bigger, 82% stronger than the Premium. Okay, so it's gonna just give you that much more energy, that much more appetite control. That one is like our appetite control king, in my opinion, okay? Then the other weight loss option we have is the Burn, okay? Now what I tell people, and this is a conversation I have with people, because a lot of people will come to me and they're like, I want this stuff. And I'm like, okay, but let's talk about it for a second. Do you pay attention to numbers on the scale? And do you need appetite control? Because your Ultra is your girl, okay? That's the one you want. If you don't own a scale and you're a snacker and you like those 6 small meals a day, that kind of thing, then this one is your girl. Because this one is more for fat loss. So yes, you will lose weight, but if you're if you're a numbers on the scale person, this one may not yield the same results you're looking for. If you go by how your clothes fit, if you do progress pictures, if you do measurements, this one's a good option, okay? So that's how I explain the 2 of them. This one will also make me tired. Now, I tell people, probably 50% of the people I have sold this DFT to get super good energy and are like buzzing, like they're in ketosis, like that buzz. And then there's me and the other 50% that are like, oh my gosh, like I feel like I'm not even thriving anymore. So when I wear this, I have to wear another DFT with it for energy, because it literally makes your body feel like it's worked out all day. Like that thermogenesis is I don't want to say it's hard on your body, but it revs your like it keeps that motor running. So like it almost feels like your body is like doing extra work. Okay, so for me, that's the way I feel on this DFT. Now, like I said, 50% of all my customers that use this one get tons of energy. The other 50% is like me and not so much. So, okay, so that's this DFT. Now, oh, here's the small square. I have one. That's the Premium. We talked about the Ultra. Our next DFTs are our black, pink, and white label, okay? And they're just different colors. So the black label is like black and silver. The white label is white and gold. The pink is for breast cancer. My daughter loves these, so I have a bunch of these on hand. When they were on sale, I would stocked up. They're just different colors. This DFT, I tell people, is geared towards a very active lifestyle. Athletes like this one. Also, it's really good for people that have mental health concerns. So there's a ton of B vitamins in here to help with that, like mood stabilization and stress relief and stuff like that. Plus there's some caffeine in this one. Now, this one and the Ultra have no caffeine in them. This, they have some caffeine in them. It's a very small amount, but it will give you more energy for sure. So that's what this one's for. Again, I start everybody off on the small square. If after they go through a month of this, they're like, oh, I really could use like a little bit more like pep in my step, or I could really use some like it's really helped my, my blues, but I really could use a little extra, you know what I mean? So that's when I'll upgrade the DFTs. Now, my favorite of all time DFT is the TAC, the Thrive Against Cancer. And literally what they did was they took all the goodness from all the DFTs and made one hybrid. This is the one I wear. This is the one I love. I only wear one DFT during the day. And I wear the other one at night, but I love this one. This one's got everything in it. And I'm kind of a go big or go home kind of girl. So this one is my jam. So those are our 3 steps. Now I challenge you today, boot campers. I would be willing to bet over half of you that are watching this are not taking your products correctly in the morning. So my challenge to you is over the next 10 days is to take them exactly the way I said. Now, if you are watching this video and you're like, oh my gosh, those are awesome, I actually have a digital version of those instructions specifically that I send to customers. Shoot me a message. I would happily send you the copy and paste that then you can save in your notes of your phone and use it yourself to send to your customers. But I challenge you to do it my way for 10 days. Yes, and then keep in mind, lots of water, half your body weight in ounces of water. If you feel that afternoon slump, I guarantee you, you're not drinking enough water. And the other thing is limit caffeine. I'm a big believer in coffee, diet sodas, energy drinks, that kind of thing. If you're not feeling the energy of Thrive, either one, you took it wrong in the morning, or two, you're not drinking enough water. Do not reach for the caffeine, because the caffeine, in my opinion, and this is how it makes me feel, acts almost like a sedative with Thrive. Like it almost like butts heads against the Thrive vitamins. So I highly suggest you stay away from the caffeine and reach for the water, because it'll make all the difference. So there you have it. Talk to you later, guys.